They give us programs to do, then they don't fund it. And I have to say that Wally he's struggling with funding and doing what the state wants us to do. I'm totally against that program. We spent $1 million from the state for evaluating the $100,000 salary for someone that was teaching the evaluation when we couldn't even maintain it. After Darryl Bryant leaves, we can't maintain that program. It's just a total waste all around. It's money wasted from the state. It's just wasted.
Come this way. Are you aware of the state audit requirements for all school internal accounts?
First of all, there's 2 audit requirements for school system. First of all, on our main funds, general operating funds, federal funds, capital funds, we're audited annually by the state auditor general. And on internal account audits, which are our school accounts, we employ a private CPA to provide that audit on an annual basis, and the results of both the state auditor general and the private CPA is reported to the school board on an annual basis.
Yes, I am aware that they do those reports.
Thank you. All right, next question will start with Mr. Cox. China is producing about 10 times as many engineers per year as the U.S. We have to improve to survive. What can be done to encourage more students to prepare for careers in science and engineering?
I think if you've kept up with the legislative process and what we're doing in the school system, the STEM program, which is supporting math, science, and technology, has been a priority of not just the state of Florida, but for each school district. So there's been a lot of research put in that. We are pursuing to increase the high academics of science and math through our advanced academic programs, which we've put in at every elementary school, middle school, and then we think it will also improve with international baccalaureate. Plus we have spent and made, with the board's approval, a lot of support for increased technology.
Thank you, sir. In just a minute, I just want to tell you one thing. Where we're getting killed is the kids that are dropping out of school. And we're talking about the IB and this, that. We have a CTE program in which these kids can get a certification and they can come out of school with a job, and we aren't doing our job. Let me just say one thing really quick and really short. In 2008, there was an interview with Mr. Cox, and in the interview he says his main problem was he didn't listen to people. When I got up here and I started up, I congratulated every teacher in this room, and I said I was proud of every teacher in this room, and he turns around and says, I'm not proud of him. The man doesn't listen. He just doesn't listen, period. I told everybody in this room I was proud of you teachers, and we're standing up for them, and I'm going to do that to you guys. I'm proud of this. We got great brick and mortar, we got great teachers, and the top isn't working. Thank you very much.
I grew up, I was born in 1948, I grew up in Cleveland when they were pushing for, the moon. They were going to go to the moon. And I remember the science fairs we had. I remember going to these science fairs. They were awesome. The kids were involved. It was like amazing what kids were doing at these science fairs. It's not just something out of a book, it's something that they're creating. So how to get the sciences and the engineering, we need to really support like the old-fashioned science fairs that worked in the 50s. there was a push in the 50s and it produced a lot of engineers and scientists in the 50s. We can't just give them a textbook. And I will congratulate, didn't you initiate that? The science, yes? I mean, hey, I want things to be done for our county, so I'm gonna, a couple of points for Mr. Cox here, because I'm really happy about that.
All right, next question. Is there a basic old-fashioned civics class taught today in Highlands County? We'll start with Beth.
Yes, there is.
Okay, I know, okay, it depends on the teacher. There is a push now to bring in a lot of, let's learn about Islam and everything. I remember when Mr. Clapp, before he said, don't we need to learn about our own culture first? Don't we need to learn about our own government? Don't we need to learn about our own founding fathers first? I mean, they don't know these things, and now we're going to give them some philosophy from halfway across the world. We need to teach them about our founding fathers, our way of government, the way things work here. And I think it depends on the teacher. You either get a teacher that grasps that and they go, or they go with the new way of doing things. You look at all the books that are coming in for these book fairs, it's like, where's European culture? Where's American culture? It's all like, wow, those Islamic temples are gorgeous.
That's it. The answer to the question, yes, we do have civics. In fact, this year is a year of adoption of new civics, and we're looking into, instead of adopting books, we're looking into working with our civic teachers and bringing in laptops into those classes. We don't know if we can fund it, and we're not sure if the board, but we're actually working very hard to make civics a huge part of our school system.
Thank you. To stay on that same subject, the next question is, what classes teach our U.S. Constitution and pre-1860s history? We'll start with Roberta.
I don't know the specifics on that, so I'm going to give my time to
No, you got to come this way first.
All right.
Repeat the question again.
What classes teach our U.S. Constitution and pre-1860s history?
That would be our U.S. history in the, I forget whether it's 9th or 10th, but it'd be in our high school.
1 year. It's 11th.
I agree on the 11th grade with that. Also, there's some fabulous teachers, I think it is the 8th grade. They go through the Constitution. We have some very phenomenal teachers out there that teach the Constitution. And why this doesn't get out to the public, I don't know. But I am proud of the teachers that teach the civics and the Constitution and teach it. They immerse these kids in how we're supposed to comport ourselves and be citizens of the United States of America. You can be proud of these kids who are in school. They are learning this material. They are being taught this material.
Thank you. Next question. What are the key issues to make Highlands County better? And we'll start with Mr. Cox.
I think the key issues is to continue to focus on hiring the best teachers. Right now, we have an opportunity